Hi, my name is Jediah Gonzalez, and I'm the music teacher at Popham Elementary in Del Valley ISD, as well as the Fine Arts Liaison for Elementary Music for the district as well. And I'm very honored to be able to show you guys a wonderful tool that we're using in Del Valley called Flipgrid. Now, this tutorial is just to show you how to log on to Flipgrid, how to use it, because I know when I started, I didn't understand it, and I wanted to make this video for you guys so that you'd be able to understand it and be able to utilize it and use it immediately in your classrooms. And so, first of all, you go to flipgrid.com, and so I have that page pulled up. And then you would go into, when you scroll down, it's going to say educator sign up, and then you would click on that if you've never done Flipgrid before. So when you sign up, it'll take you to this screen that says sign up with Google. Now, the thing is that you need to have a Google or a Microsoft email to be able to utilize Flipgrid. What I would suggest that you use is, if like my district purchased a Google account for the district. So we all have a Google email address, and that's the one that we use in order to be able to use Flipgrid. All right. And so it'll ask you like to sign up, and I'm actually already in. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. But you would actually put in your username, password, and it's going to ask you a couple of questions. Okay. So it takes you to this page when you have a Flipgrid account. First of all, let me do some terminology for you. When you see the word grid, think of that as your Google Classroom, all right? Because I know most of us are familiar with Google Classroom. It's your classroom, okay? And then the word topic, a topic would be like your assignment. So as you can see, I made one grid, and the grid is for my school. So I have, Popham music class. That's my grid. So that would be like my main class. Does that make sense? And then if I were to click on that, it would then go to the topics. Okay. And notice I have 3 topics that I've used. I did a Popham's Got Talent variety show, which I had the kids, you'll see that in a little bit. I had the kids submit talents, and that I was able to put together to make a variety show. Also, I did a Popham shout out that gave the children a chance to be able to just say hi to their friends and just to give a positive shout out. And also I did a Popham dance challenge. That was actually my very first one because I wanted to get familiar with the whole Flipgrid, way how it worked. And so I was just doing a trial, and the kids loved it because they all got to submit their dances. So let me go back. One thing I forgot to tell you is, if you go back to the grid, you can click up here. It says my grids. You can add as many grids as you want. So because I'm the only music teacher at Popham, I wanted all of my topics or all of my assignments to be under Popham music class. But if you taught, say, multiple different classes, like I just teach, general music. So if I wanted one for like kindergarten, I could do a kindergarten topic under this grid. Okay. You can also do as many grids as you want. You can add new grids. And so what's neat about, I'm going to show you how to make a grid. So you would name your grid whatever you wanted to name it. And then where it says grid types, make it easy to control who can join. What I did, I would suggest you use the school email, which is their Google or Microsoft school account. Like I said, we all have that capability in my district. Also, you could use it with student ID. And that's another way. You could do a public grid with with educators in your network. But for my school, I just did one easy. So I'm going to create a grid for you to say. I'll just create it and say CEDFA training. Why not? Okay. I'm going to have the kids, because it's for the students, I'm going to have them use their school email to be able to access it. And then it creates your Flipgrid code. You can change it, but I usually just keep it that way because I'll be able to find it. All right. And then add school email. So what I did in my school, because I had some kindergarten and first grade parents using their actual parent addresses, and they don't have the Google one for their, the school. So then I would add some other domains. So like I added Gmail. So I'm like, everyone has a Gmail account. So you could put like at gmail.com. And that way, anyone that has the domain delvalley-isd.org or gmail.com can get access to it. I'll also, for the sake of my teachers at school, put the one that we have for our school. And that was the dvisd.net. So anyone that had these three different types of endings on their email were able to access it. And that's what I did that. And you push next, and then your grid's ready. So then you go to your grid. You can change the picture on there. There's tons of them. You can actually make a new topic under your grid. So I'll go say, I love this one. It says say hello to Flipgrid. If you wanted to add a new topic, you could. So then you would title it, and I'm just going to say, what is your favorite fine arts discipline? Oops, it won't take. Let me go that long. So, what's your favorite? What's your fine arts discipline? Okay, let me do that. Right, you can add a prompt if you wanted to. Okay, you can change the recording time. So if you wanted like a shorter time, you could do like, 30 seconds. Or you could do more than that. You could do up to like, I believe it's 10 minutes. So we'll just do 15 seconds for now. What I like about video moderation is that you can click this, and so the video is hidden until you go and activate it. And this is a great tool to be able to use for students to, like, if you wanted to watch what they've recorded or responded to in the Flipgrid before they go out and show it. It could be inappropriate. It could have like cuss words in it. Like they might use music and it has like a bad word in it, or maybe the dance is a little provocative for school use. If you click that video moderation, what will happen is you'll receive their response, but they won't be able to see it until you activate it or say it's active. Instead of hidden, it'd be active. And then you can record a video, like just to say, hey, kind of giving an intro. I've done that before. You can upload a video that you've already done. There's all kinds of things you can use with this. So I'm going to go ahead and say create. Oh, I think I have to do a prompt. So I'm going to say just tell me your favorite fine arts discipline. I'm going to create the topic. And then there you go. Now the topic's ready. What's cool is that you can immediately put it into your Google Classroom, or you can share it on Remind. I like to just copy it and then put it in my own assignments. And you're all set. So now I have created a topic under my grid. Okay, and on the top here it says like my grid CEDFA training. Then what is your fine arts discipline? Which is pretty neat. So then you go down, and if you want to record a response, you could push this button. I'm going to show you. I always ask you if you want to allow your microphone and camera. Of course, you're going to allow that. And then right here, you'll have 15 more seconds to record your video. The topic is moderated, which means that, like I showed you, it's going to be moderated. Now, it's kind of weird seeing two of me at the same time. But that's okay. You'd push record, then it would record. Okay. Hi, my name is Miss Gonzalez, and my favorite fine arts discipline is, of course, music. Thank you. You can stop. Push next. Hi, my name is Miss Gonzalez, and my favorite fine arts discipline is, of course, music. Thank you. And then you go to the next. Then it wants you to do a selfie so that you can like just take a picture of yourself. Cheese. All right. Then next. And don't close the window because it's going to come up. This is what my name would be. And you can put, it's optional to put a title and a link. You submit the video. This is what your students would do. Ta-da! Now my video is now visible. And we'll push complete. So now it's done. Okay? And so you will see these. So I'm going to show you. I'm going to go back to my grids. go back to Popham Music class. Okay. And I'll show you, trying to see. Basically, I'm going to show you this. So where it says Popham's Got Talent Variety Show, if you viewed, it's already done. And so that's why it says scheduled. The Popham shout out is still active, right? And so, anywho, that's how you do it. You can view it as a student, which I think is pretty cool. So you can see what they would see. You log on, of course, with your name. And I actually created a Google an account like as a student just so I could see what it was all about. But the thing about Flipgrid, ladies and gentlemen, is it is so user friendly. Once you get into it and just start playing with it, it's gonna open your eyes to being able to submit so many different videos, and it's awesome. And I just absolutely love it. And now I can't wait to use it on more things. And so I hope you enjoyed this, and I hope it was useful. And I hope you guys have a great day. Thanks.